Milwaukee County Sheriff Danita Ball. Thank you for joining us for another Behind the Badge podcast. With me today is Captain Jason Hodel of the Airport Division. Welcome.
Thank you, Sheriff.
So how long have you been the commander of the Airport Division?
About 2.5 years.
Okay. And how's it going for you?
Very well. It's an assignment that I really enjoy.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Good answer. So can you tell me the roles and the responsibility that our deputies have at the airport?
Sure. It's been 50 years since we've been the primary law enforcement agency at Mitchell Airport. So that's a pretty cool tenure there. So among our areas of responsibility are the terminal itself, the Amtrak station, the car rental areas, air cargo areas, private hangars are among our responsibilities out there and law enforcement services in those areas.
Excellent. And so we oftentimes see TSA there. How do they support what we do?
We have a lot of wonderful partnerships at the airport. TSA, like you mentioned, is a real visible place or presence for travelers. They're typically seen, screening passengers and items, and we provide the law enforcement response for them at the checkpoints and stuff.
So what did you say the other partners are out there?
Yeah, a lot of great partners. We work closely with airport operations, airport public safety and security, airport Milwaukee County Fire Department, the airlines, and the private businesses there. So it's a real kind of a neat community out there.
Okay. And passenger volume. I know we have been struggling to get back to what it was pre-COVID. Have we gotten there yet?
The last measured period, MKE was actually up 3% from the pre-COVID numbers at this time. So, great news.
Oh, excellent. And so oftentimes we see, at least coming across my desk, I see that there are people who are being arrested at the airport. What are some of the most common violations that our deputies see?
We respond to a lot of prohibited items at checkpoints. Passengers either failing to check their bags prior to entering checkpoints, or in some cases just not knowing what prohibited items are. So we respond to a lot of prohibited items, ammunition, firearms, unfortunately, and often drugs. And then the other things that are pretty frequent calls are unattended vehicles and unattended baggage throughout the airport.
Okay. Just going back to firearms for a minute, it seems like the number of firearms have increased at checkpoints. Is that accurate?
Yes, there is definitely an upward trend over the past several years. To date, at MKE checkpoints, there have been 20 firearms detected and recovered at checkpoints. And last year, there was 22 total in the year. So we're on pace to match or exceed last year's numbers.
So if a person has a concealed carry permit, can they legally carry a firearm onto an airplane?
They may not, and they may not present it at the checkpoint either. If someone needs to travel with a firearm and ammunition, I would refer them to the TSA website because there are procedures for traveling with a firearm. However, they cannot carry it to a checkpoint or onto a plane. So it has to be checked luggage.
Okay. And I know that we have a lot of honor flights that fly out of the airport, and you personally have participated, if not in all of them, a great deal. Why is it important to you to participate in honor flights?
Thank you. The honor flights are important to me. And I think they're important to me because I see what they mean to the veterans. The reactions that I see in these veterans, and some of them are reluctant to go on these honor flights and then find it's cathartic to go and visit these memorials and monuments and stuff. So to me, it's about what it means to the veterans. And I've met a lot of really wonderful people and established some great friendships through the honor flights. It's a neat group of people.
Do you know how long the program has been going on of flying out of our airport?
2008 was the first honor flight out of MKE, and in the spring of next year, we'll be welcoming our 10,000th veteran on Stars and Stripes honor flight.
Wow, that's impressive. That is impressive. And thank you for your service with them. So,
It's a pleasure.
good. All right. And so the canine program, we have our EOD dogs or bomb dogs out there. And can you tell me about that program?
Sure, we have 4 TSA EOD canine teams, handlers and dogs, assigned to the airport. They're trained through the Department of Homeland Security. They go through rigorous training in Texas, and constant training here, and annual certification, which is really intense reevaluation every year. Some of their responsibilities include sweeping unattended vehicles, unattended bags, airplane searches, sweeping cargo. They do a lot of mutual aid, respond to a lot of mutual aid requests for bomb threats. They support other agencies at large sporting events. And in fact, they've been going to the Super Bowl every year to support that mission. So they're a real critical and valuable tool for us at the airport. And I have a lot of confidence in those teams.
They are a valuable tool for us, but what other effective strategies do the deputies deploy at the airport to keep our air travelers safe and their property safe?
Yeah, we deploy in a variety of ways. We're deployed on foot, in marked squads, in unmarked squads, on police motorcycles. And last year, in fact, we developed a mountain bike unit at the airport because I thought that that would be an effective mode of patrol for a lot of the parking areas and the drives, which it has been. So we certified 10 deputies, including supervisors, through the International Police Mountain Bike Association. It's a rigorous 32-hour initial course so that they could be certified as bicycle police officers. And I've been really happy with the way that's turned out. They're very popular with the public. They're very versatile. They're very agile, and they're really, I think, a good addition to our modes of patrol at the airport.
All right. So recently, meaning the sheriff's office, was instrumental in dismantling a multi-state auto theft ring. What role did we play in that?
Yeah, in response to a series of high-end vehicle thefts that had occurred at the airport over some time, we implemented some kind of creative new strategies and techniques for detecting and deterring vehicle thefts. And we, through those kind of creative tactics, we were able to intercept 2 stolen vehicles in the process of being stolen, make the arrests of the operators, which really became a far-reaching investigation nationally, interstate, like you said, resulting in the recovery of numerous other stolen vehicles and multiple arrests.
I remember, was it Illinois and Georgia? They were 2 of the states that.
Yeah, the vehicles ended up being found all over the place.
Yes. Okay. Good job, our deputies.
Thank you.
So oftentimes I'll see reports regarding laser strikes. What should the public know about using lasers and drones around the airport?
Sure. So pointing a laser at an aircraft is illegal. So in addition to potential criminal charges for pointing a laser at an aircraft, you could also face federal sanctions. So you just shouldn't misuse a laser like that, a laser pointer. And drone activity, drone operators really need to be familiar with and comply with the regulations and flight and height altitude regulations of drones, especially around the airport, because not only similarly can they face criminal charges for violating those airspace restrictions. Again, they could face federal sanctions for violations of those restrictions.
As you know, the holiday season is upon us, and a lot of people will be traveling, visiting their loved ones. Are there any holiday tips that you can give to the traveling public so that their holiday will be enjoyable?
Yeah, so as expected, passenger volumes will be considerably higher as we near the holidays here. Um, Come early, expect lines, double check those bags, review the prohibited items. I again refer to the TSA website, but review those prohibited items. Double check your bags to make sure you're not carrying inadvertently any prohibited items that are going to delay you. Um, be patient and you know anticipate there may be delays.
And don't overpack.
Right.
All right. So, as you know, we are will be participating in the Republican National Convention. So, have we started to prepare for that convention?
We have. We our airport subcommittee, RNC subcommittee is established. We're meeting with the Secret Service and beginning our preparations. And you know, we have the luxury of having done a lot of this once before, just a few years back for the DNC, which ultimately became virtual. So we didn't implement a lot of what we had planned, but we have the groundwork laid, and we can just build upon a lot of the work that we've done already.
On a personal note, in the warmer months, I see you riding a motorcycle. So, can you tell me where that love of riding a motorcycle began?
Yeah, I've been a avid motorcyclist since I was a young boy, and I've ridden motorcycles my whole life. About 16 years ago, I was fortunate enough to be selected to the sheriff's motor unit. Um, an accomplishment that I'm still very, very proud of. And my service on the motor unit is definitely one of the highlights of my career. So, maybe my time may be winding down on that unit, but it's been an honor to serve on that unit. So I've been a lifelong motorcyclist.
Well, is there anything else that you would like the public to know about the airport division?
Well, just that the airport division is proud to serve there. We take pride in our work. We enjoy working there. We enjoy that assignment. It's an honor to work there, and we're proud to serve the citizens of Milwaukee County and the travelers through Milwaukee County while they're at that airport.
Captain Hodel, thank you for your time.
Thank you, sir.
All right.